check this out. It goes from beginner to standard to hard to very hard. And then, finally, extreme!
気がついた？さっきなんか後ろから当たったぞ。大丈夫？君、空中監獄から落ちてきたのよ。お前が助けてくれたのか？ええ、私はジャンヌ。君は？
So this is where voice acting ends. And I'm not sure. Should I read this? Me? I'm Luffy. I must fall in blah blah blah. Jeanne, why do you save him? He just fell, Sky Prison, he is stupid. Close, I'm a pirate. I knew it. Ugh. I'm not gonna read this. Instead, I will just give you a summary of what they're talking about, in case you're too lazy to read. Basically, she just saved him from drowning, and now Luffy wants to find his crew. They happen to know where Chopper is, because he was healing people in the village or whatever. So they send me to that village, or to that town, so that I would reunite with Chopper. Eh? You know Chopper? He's in Sapphire town. Total Yosh, let's go. I really like that if you spot somebody, they're permanently marked for you. That helps you being godlike stealth-wise, and I have to use a lot of stealth in this because somewhere around a minute from now, you'll figure out why I can't fight big groups on extreme difficulty. The AI varies from too dumb to too smart. The barrel breaks for no reason, but you can run in it. And there are enemies everywhere. This is basically an introduction to another kind of a useless NPC that will give you quests later on. And now he's immediately my friend. So yeah, he tells me that Chopper is in the church, dude. Gotta go to the church. One cool thing about this game is that if you swing, then NPCs will at least react to the fact that you're swinging around them. I mean, you can't really hit them, but at least they acknowledge the fact that you want to. About exploration and side quests, I'm gonna leave this to the live stream because that's not really the most exciting part here, and I keep this experience mainly story-driven. My personal goal is to make you understand this story, no matter what! Yo, I have flash kick? Flash kick! I told you, I don't know anything. Oh, don't you try to hide them. We are a Kagebushin squad. We'll find every straw. He was trying to cover for me. And now they're like, Nani? We'll show you the power of the Kagebushin squad. Now, here's the problem with this fighting system. You can't cancel out moves into the dodge, meaning that you will have to wait for the animation to end in order to do this. Meaning I can't dodge whenever I want to. Why will this make my life a living hell? That one hit, 70% damage. Just two of them. Imagine if there were 15, or a boss. Now do you start to grasp the depth of extreme difficulty? You better. Anyway, still saving Chopper. This is my Batman hockey. Basically, this for stealth. And you have around 10 seconds to mark everyone and to see your destination. If you don't do this, then you'll have to wait for quite some time until you will be able to do this again. So there are 3 opponents, and I kind of memorized where they are already, so I don't really need to mark them, since this is the beginning. Just the early missions, they're supposed to be easy. There is no crouch button, and opponents don't seem to react to sound that much, so I guess I can just run up and do this, as long as I'm behind them. Like so. Oh shit! Okay, better die fast. Then turn around. Takedown. Come on. Good enough. So you see, they almost don't react to sound. And they're kind of blind. Or at least they are. How did he notice me from there? I can still jump there, right? If I want to. Oh, he's checking the body. At least I think so. Yeah. Perfect. That's your first set of enemies. Don't fight them! So now that I'm reunited with Choppa! Basically, Choppa will tell me where Thousand Sun is, and right now it's totally deserted. There's nothing interesting there. We will visit it later. And he's also trying to heal some pirate for what he's a doctor, okay? That's what he does. And he asks our help in that mission. That's what we have to do plot-wise. That's what we will do. Right, skill points. This is kind of important. So far, I've been only mashing square, and this is kind of the only thing that was available for me, but the more skills you acquire, the more flexible the moveset becomes, and it's more interesting to play. There's Gatling Gun, which is more squares. Zawardo, that I want to unlock, but the game kind of forces you to buff your health first. On extreme difficulty, this is horrible because all of the opponents do a lot of damage no matter what, and you rather want some tools to avoid damage rather than ability to take more damage, because I don't plan to take any damage. Okay, so this is the place where Chopper wanted to heal some random pirate, because Doctor. He happens to be near a huge dude, and since this game only has 2 modes, reading or fighting, and we've already done plenty of reading, yeah. Are you okay? It hurts. Get there, we'll get some chopper to you. Dude, this guy looks like a Kaido design reject. Don't bother. Eh? Forget about him. He's outlived his usefulness. Omae! Could have been cool if you could actually team up with Chopper, or at least, I don't know, see him smack some enemies, but not in this game. What's his problem though? Why he's so mad that we're helping this dude, who is a part of his crew? I didn't see the reason. He just wants to be extremely evil. He collects evil karma to become a dragon. That would be a nice backstory for a villain. He does bad things because evil karma gives him more power. Fine then, I'll show you what happens when blah blah blah. Aha! So, different haki modes. You can't change them on the fly, but they do have different properties and eventually different skill trees, meaning that there is some variety, just not a lot of it. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the first boss, so I have an opportunity to show you the full potential of the combat system.